Hurricane Ian. I'm going to send things over to meteorologist Michelle Kennedy now. Michelle.
Well, it's made its way onshore, so we'll give you the official land location. The most important thing, though, is that folks are preparing for that storm surge right now. We have tremendous amounts of water rushing toward the coastline right now from areas of Tampa south all the way through areas of Fort Myers, and we've got you down through Naples with a concern for that flooding that's going to take place about 18 feet as this eye wall has been making its way onshore within the last 30-40 minutes here. You're seeing 60-mile-an-hour winds with some of the latest wind gusts just within the last 6 hours. As those winds spin in, they also have these tropical storm bands, right, that help to bring in isolated tornadoes. We're talking about severe weather in addition to worrying about just the wind from the hurricane itself. So it's wrapping in these thunderstorms that also contain severe threats like tornadoes. We've got 56-mile-an-hour winds there, 78 miles an hour as we go up to the north here. Some of those are the strongest that we have seen so far, except for what was offshore with those gusts at about 101 miles an hour earlier today as the storm was continuing to intensify overnight. And that was at one of the ocean buoys. You see the hurricane watches are now extended all the way north through Charleston, South Carolina. And the concern is this storm is going to barrel across northern sections of Florida. Then it's going to move into the Atlantic. It then moves back inland through South Carolina near the Hilton Head area or Beaufort, and then that will track north as we go up into North Carolina as we go into the weekend. Right now, though, look at those wind gusts. You can see it here rotating on the back edge of the Category 4 Hurricane Ian, anywhere from the 90 to 100-mile-an-hour gusts reported by those buoys. And of course, as we watch the system move inland, we've also got some more updates coming in from 60-mile-an-hour winds up in Naples, stronger still right in those outlying bands. So this is a dangerous storm. It continues as a Category 4 moving onshore at this hour. Winds sustained at 155 miles an hour, movement to the north-northeast at about 9 miles an hour. Now, it may slow down a little bit, but we're expecting that system to be downgraded to a 3 at some point overnight tonight. Into your Wednesday and Thursday, it becomes a tropical storm and moves back into the Atlantic. Curves just ever so slightly, making an impact here north of Savannah. It moves in over areas of Hilton Head Island through west of Charleston. It then goes inland with some threats here for some wind damage for folks all the way up through areas of Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte. You're going to see this as a tropical depression as well. And by the time it reaches us, it will have weakened significantly. So that's the good news. It just depends on that forward speed. It looks right now that it will track in as we get you into your Sunday morning. Ahead of that, the rains really develop through Friday and then continue Saturday into Sunday. And the heaviest of the rains may bring in some gusts along with it. So we'll be looking at 2 to 4 inches of rainfall, and those tracks still not in 100% agreement, but a lot of them starting to try and line up with that National Hurricane Center agreement. And you're looking at the forecast wind gusts anywhere from 120 miles an hour still possible in this zone from Fort Myers to Boca Grande. You see this lifting north and east, the eye crossing over northern Florida. It then jumps into the Atlantic, and gusts here could be as high as 40-50 miles an hour along our coast, but 40 to 35 miles an hour across areas of the Triad. So definitely a wind issue for a lot of folks on the coastal communities, whether it's in Wilmington, Wrightsville Beach area and Oak Island, and certainly for us a little lesser so when it comes to the winds. So our impact is minimal compared to what folks are dealing with in even our coastal communities by Saturday and Sunday. Rain and flooding though, 2 to 4 inches, isolated higher totals, thunderstorms with a tornado threat mainly in eastern North Carolina. We also have storm surge threats developing for folks all the way up our coastline through parts of Charleston, South Carolina, and even parts of north of there near Georgetown. So Hilton Head Island, you've got gusts to 28 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour though, or more in Brunswick right now in Georgia. So the winds are intensifying as the system moves through. You've got 62 degrees in the Triad right now. It feels beautiful out there. It is a beautiful day, right? It's nice to have the fall weather in advance of this tropical air that will approach us for Saturday and into Sunday. 62 degrees right now with 67 on tap, a northerly breeze. It's making it feel a little bit cooler. And in the mountains today, you're also pretty chilly. We all need our windbreakers. We're going to see the winds pick up tomorrow. It'll be gusty at times and gustier still on Friday. Showers may be light to start. Some of that overrunning coming in from our Atlantic area, and then the thunderstorms developing from the depression for Friday night into Saturday intensify, weakening on Sunday, and we should begin to see that sunshine returning by then.